Elevate Ravenswood is a health-centric mixed-use sports, education, and commercial building proposal for the Ravenswood Community Land Trust. The intention of this proposal is to bring excitement and interest from outside sources, thereby creating a larger ecosystem of citizens, volunteers, businesses, and funders to collaborate on the project. On a macro scale, the role of a community land trust should be to improve the equitable well-being of its community through effective, shared investments that have long-term benefits for all. Elevate Ravenswood proposes a building and program that would be focused on creating a sense of conviviality in the community through emphasis on community health and well-being. Located in the heart of Ravenswood houses, the site offers a unique opportunity for community outreach, engagement, and participation. The framework of Elevate Ravenswood emanates from three fundamental pillars of community health: nutritional well-being, physical fitness, and social support/engagement. Each of these pillars has its own challenges and historical precedents that make it relevant to the Ravenswood community. Elevate Ravenswood would offer unparalleled access to sports and physical engagement opportunities in this neighborhood. In conjunction with sports facilities, the proposal hopes to bring vocational training to the heart of Ravenswood with the incorporation of a culinary school and a flex space for expansion. As part of a community land trust, the building must cater to all members of the community, old and young. The inclusion of senior care facilities and community health offices is key to rounding out the proposal. Located on the corner of 35th Ave and 21st Street, the site offers extensive access to foot traffic and park views. Rising up 68 feet, the proposal for Phase 1 would give the community access to nearly 90,000 square feet of usable space from the start. Phase 2 would build upon that and expand the building to 122 feet high and add an additional 30,000 square feet of classroom, office, and community space once funded. Embodied and operational carbon are key terms in the modern world of construction and design. They are exceedingly important concepts to address when creating a design and can have a huge impact on material and construction costs. Embodied carbon is all of the emissions produced before building occupancy, so manufacturing, production, and transportation of building materials. Operational carbon is the emissions created by the use of energy to heat and power a building. Together, these combine to give a complete picture of a building's carbon footprint. In Elevate Ravenswood, we hope to solve several problems at once. If we choose sustainably sourced, locally produced mass timber construction over traditional concrete or steel construction, we can reduce manufacturing emissions, cut material transportation costs, and speed up construction all at once. By combining prefabricated cross-laminated timber panels and glue-lam beams with low-emission carbon, this proposal aims to cut down on embodied carbon as well as reduce construction costs as well. Elevate Ravenswood operates around 3 circulation cores that, combined with a wooden Virendale truss system, account for the major structural elements of the building, as well as provide large open spaces for community use. When talking to community members about what they wanted from this building, 2 things really stood out. The first being a large basketball arena for local community members and teams to use. Its placement on the ground floor, somewhat submerged, is crucial to keeping it invitable and accessible to the community. Anyone can look in from the street and watch games. The second important programmatic element was emphasized by the older community members. They want senior care facilities and community health offices. This ground floor space offers the flexibility to have several different configurations and combinations of the two. Flex spaces are a big part of the design of this proposal as a community's needs will change and grow over time. Physical health is pivotal to growing and maintaining a community's longevity. Elevate Ravenswood incorporates extensive indoor sports facilities into the program of the building. Along with a basketball arena, the building has indoor soccer fields, an extensive gym of both free weights and boxing equipment, a gymnastics training area, and an indoor track. Elevate Ravenswood's program includes a culinary training school, which would offer anything from simple education to proper vocational training. The food industry is one of the most lucrative blue-collar occupations in a growing manufacturing sector in New York City. It is especially welcoming to women of any age as it compensates for traditionally unpaid domestic work. This program would have several cooking spaces designated within the building for bi-weekly cooking seminars, as well as a space for a commercial kitchen incubator, where established businesses can rent space to test out small-scale business ventures and add to the CLT's long-term funding. As part of a community land trust, the building needs to promote the values mentioned before of improving the equitable well-being of its community through effective shared investments that have long-term benefits for all. Realizing this through programmatic and instructional additions led to the incorporation of elements such as a community meeting space, an audio and visual recording spaces, and a community health training program. The CLT should be a place of pride and respect, somewhere individuals can gather and share goals and ideas about their surroundings. The Elevate Ravenswood proposal hopes to bring a functional, flexible, and exciting building to the neighborhood. The Ravenswood CLT is poised to set an example of what a community land trust can be and accomplish with the right support and backing.